Hey guys, welcome to this episode, and we're finally back recording and stuff. And I'm gonna take on a serious topic today and lose half my subs. But honestly, I just want to talk about it. It's gay marriage. Very controversial, I know. And we got Tox9. I got Tox9, you guys didn't get it. but, yeah, basically, um, in my opinion, I think it's actually amazing. And if you are taught it's not, I honestly feel sorry for you because, okay, this is going to sound really cruel, but I feel like you're being brainwashed. Because, of course, believe what your parents say and believe what their parents say. You're not dumb people, you're just ignorant, misguided people, in my opinion. But, yes, we're at least half my subs. But, I'm agnostic, I don't accept or reject God, I don't really judge anybody. I just disagree with them, it's a difference. Okay, just gonna punch him off. He's just gonna trick speed pot. That's how you win fights. Oh crap. No, yes, guy's a sword. Did I knock that guy off? I think I did. And taunt. Oh, I guess I didn't, so I guess. Maybe someone KS'd me, I don't know. But, basically, like, if you believe being gay is a choice, and if you could choose to be gay, you are bisexual or very, very fluid in your sexuality. Because, basically, you have to be bisexual to be able to choose both genders. Because I know I couldn't. And if I could, I wouldn't want to. Because, and almost everyone would, because one, like I'm talking about, you would get loads of hate for being yourself. And, you would have less options in relationships because of the fact that there's a higher straight, population than homosexual. Just FPS no. Oh, why? No. I survived longer than 3 minutes this episode. 3 seconds. Okay. Did I get a chest plate? Yeah, I did. Okay. So back on the topic. Like, I wouldn't choose to be gay because less options and stuff. It can't procreate naturally. You have to go to sperm banks or get an egg from someone, stuff like that. It's just more difficult to live a homosexual life, so no one with a logical brain would choose it. Right, thank God. But yeah, and if you could just be gay, people would choose to be gay, it would be honestly insane in my opinion. Because of how society treats them. And if people are not born gay, you're honestly insane. In my opinion. And I thought I was gonna die there. I think I have to restart the subject again. And, basically, what I'm trying to say is, if, I'm trying to say something and I forgot what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, basically, homosexuality is not a choice. It is something you're born with, who you are. It is not changeable. You are not a misguided or bad person. You are not a disgusting person. Of course, if you're straight, you're going to think two guys having sex is disgusting. Of course you are. Who doesn't? Well, unless you're a girl and you think it's hot. Like, guys think two girls making out is hot. But you know what I'm trying to say. Of course you would never do it if you're straight. It's because you're straight. That's like, exactly how we know you're straight, because you wouldn't do that. Just because you find it gross or strange doesn't mean it's bad. Like, that's just ridiculously ignorant of you to think that someone ever for you is nice just because of who they are. That's like just as bad as racism or sexism. Of course, we're not all white or we're not all men. Doesn't mean either of us are bad for being not that. It's ridiculously, horribly ignorant to say that. Okay. But, it's just not something I really like, people. Like, humans are born with the capacity to be racist and the capacity to discriminate. And let's honestly, the saddest part about humanity, the fact that we have that ability. And the fact that that's a part of life for humans. Discrimination. Like, bullying is discrimination, by the way. Or, like, it's not just, like, people like that. Like, just, like, who they are. It's just, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just a horrible judgmental thing that you do to people, and it's just not right. And if they love each other, they're born that way. How would you feel if you were told to never be able to have sex with someone you love? Or never marry who you love? Because of who you are, no one accepts you for it. You'd be devastated. You would hate society. You would hate yourself. You get bullied by people. You'd probably people even want to kill themselves because they're gay and no one accepts them for it. I want to say, take back hate yourself. You would dislike the fact that you were gay because the society makes it look so bad. You'd rather be straight. You try to be straight. That's what people do a lot when they're homosexual. They try to be straight. My mom has had multiple gay boyfriends trying to be straight, and it never works out. People get kicked out of their own homes for being gay. For being who they are, their parents will not accept them for who they are. And that is honestly disgusting. Like, it's not even too bad of a thing, like I said. It's not even a bad thing at all. It's like, kicking your kid out for being, like, gay makes no sense. If they're, like, kicking them out for being a murderer or a robber, I can kind of see that, because it's actually a bad thing. But just being themselves is not something you punish them for or hate them for. It's like if the world was dominantly gay and you were straight, think of how they would look at you, how they would think of you. They would think you were a strange, disgusting person. Like, if you have sex with women and you're a guy, that's disgusting. And it's not a very thing I look high up on humanity for the fact that we have developed ways to discriminate and developed ways to hate each other for no apparent reason. And if you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Jewish person, whatever you want to say, well, not if you're a Jew, because they don't believe in Jesus, but follow what Jesus says. Do not judge your neighbor. Love people for no matter who they are. Accept people for who they are. The Old Testament is full of a lot of hate, and Jesus says all kind of loving stuff. I respect the guy. If whether or not he's a prophet of God, he said some pretty good things, or Messiah of God, whatever you want to say. He said some pretty good things about do not judge thy neighbor. Do not judge, let to be judged. Love thy neighbor. All that stuff. That's what you should follow. Not this gays must be burned and stuff for who they are because they're born that way. It's just not okay. It's just not what you should do at all. It just makes you a bad person that people don't like. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Blitz Games.